Hi, my name is Stephen Murphy. I'm a partner here at Block O'Toole & Murphy. Block O'Toole & Murphy is known for our work on behalf of injured workers. What I want to talk to you about today is what should you be doing if you're ever hurt at work. Every New Yorker has an expectation and a right that when they go to work that day, they're going to work in a safe environment. Look, we see a lot of work injuries. We represent construction workers who fall on the job, whether it's from a scaffold or ladder. Sometimes they're hit by a falling object. We also represent people who, in the context of their work, they slip, they fall, they trip. You're also going to find now, more often than ever, people are driving, whether it's a truck driver, an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, a cab driver, or anything else, who are involved in motor vehicle collisions and injured while they're working. So you get hurt at work. What are the things that you need to focus on? Well, I've got 3 immediate suggestions for you. First off, you've got to report the accident and injury to your supervisors. Next, you want to make sure that there's a report that's generated that documents what happened, how it happened, and what, if any, injuries you're experiencing. And if you're experiencing injuries, the next logical step, and an important one, is to make sure you get medical treatment, whether it's a hospital, a primary care doctor, or a specialist. Make sure that you're okay. You're hurt at work, you consult a lawyer. One of the first questions you should be asking that lawyer is, how familiar are they with the workers' compensation laws here in New York State? What is workers' compensation? The workers' compensation system in New York is a complicated one. First off, workers' compensation, what does it cover? If you're hurt at work, it allows you to recover your lost wages. It also will provide you with coverage for your medical expenses for any reasonable and necessary treatments that you may need. But the process is a complicated one, and you want to have a lawyer who's familiar with that process by your side. Workers' compensation in New York is a trade-off. Even if you're at fault for your accident, workers' compensation will help you with lost wages and pay for your medical expenses. However, you're not allowed in New York to sue your employer except under very exceptional circumstances. While you may not be able to sue your employer directly in New York, an injured worker can still bring a lawsuit. When people think about a lawsuit after a work injury, often they'll say, well, what could I have done differently? What could I do to enhance my case? Well, start out by looking around and saying, hey, were there any witnesses? If there were, make sure you get their names and their contact information. Look around and see, hey, were there any surveillance cameras in the area that could have captured what happened to me? If they are, make note of it and talk to your lawyer about it. When your lawyer is negotiating your case, negotiating towards a potential settlement, they're going to be speaking directly to the defense attorneys for sure. But they'll also be working alongside and trying to persuade the insurance company that your claim is just, allowing you to recover the most money possible. Anyone that's been injured at work immediately starts thinking about the future. How am I going to provide for my family? How am I going to pay my bills? It's a scary time. It's a time where you want a fighter on your side, someone who can help you through the workers' compensation process and lead your lawsuit successfully. You're never going to get that time back that you missed from work, but you want to have a lawyer who's going to be able to make sure that you're fairly compensated. You can take a look at our website, www.blockotoole.com, or you can give us a call, 212-736-5300.